Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. Just a very quick one today because it seems that Warcom has, probably quite unintentionally, shown off a brand new unannounced Tyranid model. And yes, as you can see in this picture on your screen now, we have a very nice swarm of Tyranids, but for you keen-eyed, or perhaps just you Tyranid players out there, you may notice something that you haven't seen before right in the center of the image. And yep, that slightly larger than warrior-ish looking mini with the gorgeous wings and the long snake-like tail is a brand new Tyranid bioform. Which I think it's fair to say they clearly didn't mean to show off just yet because they took this picture down very soon afterwards. But my word, this model looks incredible. I love the wings and the pose and its claws and how sort of serpentine it looks. And if you look closely at its forearms, 4 tentacles, that is clearly this rumour engine picture here, which we've had for quite a while now, but that is clearly belonging to this model, showing off one of its tentacly appendages. Now I say this is a brand new Tyranid bioform, but based on the model, based on how it looks, and also based on what a lot of the rumours have said about the Tyranid Codex, I do think that this is probably a reimagined new model for the Parasite of Mortrex, which was a Tyranid named character, I suppose you could call it, along the same vein as Old One Eye and the Swarmlord from way back in 4th or 5th or 6th, no not 6th, 4th or 5th edition, I believe, was when it was sort of in the Codex and relevant. And if you look at the old Codex artwork, which again you can see on your screen now, it does kind of fit. I mean, it's not an exact match, but I mean, this is an old picture and they will have obviously updated it, but it's got that long snake-like tail, the clawed arms and the wings. It definitely does match relatively nicely with what we see in this picture. And so I really personally do think this is the Parasite returned to haunt the Imperium once more. And that is just so exciting for me because I loved this guy back in the day. I loved his lore, I loved his fluff. I love all the Tyranid stuff from like 2nd edition onwards. It's always been one of the things that I loved most about 40k. And the Parasite would basically infest people with parasites and rippers, and they would take over their prey and pretty much just explode from out of them. Think sort of aliens. It was just so grim dark and so 40k, and I loved it. And based on how it used to be, what I think we will get with this model, if it is indeed the Parasite, is a fairly potent synapse model with a pretty big synapse range, which can move up really fast alongside things like Hormagaunts and Gargoyles to keep them in synapse range. And then, whilst it probably won't be super killy on its own, I think it will likely have some really cool, unique abilities to affect enemy morale with its old "the Sarge is acting strangely" rule, which it used to have, and other mortal wound shenanigans as rippers literally just explode out of your opponent. So for me, this is one of the most exciting leaks that we have had in absolutely years. More so than the Custodes Blade Champion, more so than the Avatar of Cain. This is a model that I so fondly remember, and to be honest, I say model, but it didn't have a model, but this is a character from the lore and from the fluff that I remember so fondly. And I'm just really hyped to see if that means that other old Tyranid and named characters like the Red Terror or the Doom of Malantai may also be getting, finally, an actual model to go along with some updated rules. Maybe not in the Codex, but at some point down the line, either in 9th edition or maybe in 10th edition. So yeah, I'm super hyped. I think this model is gorgeous. It's genuinely one of the nicest Tyranid models I think I've ever seen. And if it is the Parasite of Mortrex, I'm really excited to see what sort of rules it has and how it impacts your opponents. Maybe you get to summon Ripper Swarms out of dead enemy units or something like that. I think it could be really imaginative and really grimdark as well, which I think Tyranids just encompass grimdark for me in the 40k setting. But what do you think of the model? Do you like it? And what do you think it will bring to the table in terms of its rules? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me, but until next time, I'll catch you later, guys.